What's up? It's the Saturday session, which is 4 sets of 10 on bench. Bringing this back in the day after my SBD day instead of just having a rest day today. No squatting, no deadlifting today, just bench. Today I'm doing it with 145 kilos. For the coming weeks, the next 3 weeks, I'm gonna do it with 150 kilos. Just doing it with 145 as a reintroduction of the session. And as I continue to ramp up, continue to ramp up weight and intensity on all of my sessions in the coming weeks leading into Worlds. Hoping this goes fairly well. I've been having a little bit of a hard time locking in my technique, but I've actually been finding good technique. So like for a while on bench, I hadn't been finding my good old technique, but now it also feels almost worse when I don't do decent technique, because I'm like, but like I have been sometimes doing the good technique, and then all of a sudden it just goes bad again, and then you're like, when the best you can do is medium. Bad doesn't feel so bad, but right now I've had some sessions, I think yesterday being one of them, where like I was able to on some sets like really execute decent technique. And there was the 4 sets of 6 I did 4 by 6 with 160 last week that I did, where my technique felt really dialed in. So I'm hoping I can find good positions, good technique, and just execute, because in all honesty, if I can do that, this session should be something I blow through almost like a rest day, just moving the arms like going for a walk. We'll see how that goes. Set 1 will be the first video you see after this. Yeah, so you'll know. I don't know yet right now, but you will know very soon how the first set goes. Okay, peace. Okay, so bench is done. 145, 4 by 10. Felt pretty good. I noticed at least one other thing, technique-wise, that I addressed today during the session, which feels good, and that's how my brace, when I breathe and how I breathe and brace during my bench or before my bench. And that for a while I had been in the habit of getting my brace, my breath before unracking, and then like getting into position, and then not breathing again until after the rep, which is of course hard to do on a set of 10. So it threw me off a little bit on that. But on my start position or my initial unrack position, it felt a lot stronger as a result of getting that done a bit better, which feels good and makes me feel a bit more confident. Bench has really just been a journey lately of trying to bench how I had been benching, but then now with a little bit of a stronger body. But yeah, and all feeling more and more confident as these bench days keep going, and it's just about stacking up the wins, stacking up good sessions, and that's what I've been doing so far. So I hope that continues. Okay, peace.